Avid 90-Day Fiancé fanatics will know that most of the individuals featured on TLC's hit reality series aren't known for their overt intelligence. Rather, they're talked about thanks to their uncanny ability to instigate drama or to blurt out weird things at awkward times. Yet, though they can feel few and far between, a few genuinely intelligent men and women have appeared on the show. Whether they're hardworking, career-driven individuals or emotionally intelligent caregivers, these women buck the typical TLC trend of excessive melodrama, in most cases, at least, and prove to be perfect for their partners. 10. Chelsea Masek. Chelsea and Yammer were a troubled couple from the show's second season. They met in Yammer's native Nicaragua when he was a member of an up-and-coming boy band. After moving to the U.S., Yammer was contacted by music producers in Chicago, who encouraged him to move there. Chelsea, perhaps wisely, wasn't willing to make the move, and it started a rift that eventually drove the two apart. They filed for divorce in 2017, but Chelsea seems to have had her own best interests in mind, and, given the circumstances, her actions are hard to fault. 9. Lita Margaretha Cohen. It's hard to know what to make of Lita and her relationship with Eric. She's initially presented as a highly accomplished med school graduate from a wealthy family, but multiple controversies during her initial stay in the U.S. soured fans' opinions of her. What's more, a domestic abuse scare leveled against Eric, and a restraining order filed by his wife against his daughter, left fans confused and concerned. Fortunately, they seem to be doing well in 2021. Lita has an impressive career and personal history, and, provided her background is genuine, she's among 90-Day Fiancé's most productive persons. Fans over on Reddit, however, theorize that some of her claims may be a bit overzealous. 8. Lauren Bravarnik. Lauren met Alexei when she took a birthright trip to Israel, and it led to a whirlwind romance that resulted in an engagement. While the relationship wasn't totally devoid of drama, the couple, at the very least, comes across as very genuine, and many of their struggles and worries feel legitimate and relatable. Lauren is often forgotten among the far more explosive women featured on TLC series, but her intelligence is absolutely worthy of note. A graduate of the University of Florida, she quit a lucrative executive assistant role in New York before filming, and she's incredibly well-spoken and communicative with her partner. 7. Anfisa Arkhipchenko. Anfisa was one of 90-Day Fiancé's most reviled participants. One half of a horribly toxic couple, Anfisa made it clear that she was only interested in Jorge because he claimed to have money, and, when it turned out that he wasn't as wealthy as he said he was, the relationship went even further downhill. Anfisa was utterly domineering, but she knew exactly how to get what she wanted. After the two separated, Anfisa stayed in the United States and became a certified fitness instructor. While most fans couldn't stand her, it's not as if she didn't know what she was doing. 6. Amy Frischmuth. Featured in the series' second season, Danny and Amy are drastically different from almost every other couple seen on 90-Day Fiancé, and they were scarcely past their teen years when they married. TLC tries to keep quite a few facts about 90-Day Fiancé on the down low, but aside from a few familial misgivings, their relationship was, for the most part, devoid of drama. Amy deserves a lot of credit for making this pairing work. She was willing to upend her life in South Africa and travel to America to be with her fiancé, and she endured the cold response she initially received from Danny's family. She's certainly among the most emotionally intelligent persons on the show. 5. Narkia Lathan. Tired of the local dating scene, Narkia began looking for romance online, and soon came across a Nigerian man named Olulowo. Unfortunately, things took a turn when Narkia discovered that her fiancé had been romancing a former lover of his, and she broke things off. Despite it all, however, Narkia and Olulowo did eventually get married. Narkia comes off as someone who knows what she wants in a partner. Not only that, but she was able to see through Olulowo's potential deception and call things off. She takes an active role in her relationship, a trait not often seen on 90 Day Fiancé. 4. Seer Chantal Everett. Introduced to her future husband while on a trip to the Dominican Republic, Chantal is one of the most well-known women ever to appear on 90 Day Fiancé. She and her fiancé, Pedro, made for a Romeo and Juliet story, as the couple's families famously feuded following a disastrous dinner. Still, Chantal had the courage and fortitude to see through it all, and the two wed despite all of the surrounding issues. Plus, in 2019, she starred in her own 90-day spin-off series, called The Family Chantal, which speaks volumes of her skills as a businesswoman and minor celebrity. 3. Evelyn Cormier. Evelyn and David met over Facebook, and although David was 8 years older than the then-teenage Evelyn, the two connected. Known for their conservative religious values, they were one of the cutest couples featured on Season 5 of the series. Not only was Evelyn one of the most emotionally honest partners on 90 Day Fiancé, but she also boasts incredible musical abilities. She reached the top 14 on Season 17 of American Idol, and she continues to pursue a career in music to this day, though the pair shockingly announced their separation in late 2021. 2. Battery Noonboonma. Kyle met his future bride when he was researching a trip to Thailand, and Noon made the trip to the United States before Kyle even officially proposed. The relationship was fraught with financial and familial frustrations, but the two persevered and remain happily married. Both were essentially estranged from their parents, but, thanks in large part to support from one another, they both managed to reconnect, despite all of the difficulties. It truly was one of the series' most beautiful relationships, and much of that stems from the incredible romantic and emotional intelligence displayed by both Kyle and Noon. 1. Annie Suwon. The Season 5 pairing of Annie and David seemed destined for disaster. When first introduced to the show, David was a destitute alcoholic, and Annie was a Taiwanese immigrant seemingly overwhelmed by her new life in the United States. However, the two managed to make their unlikely relationship work, and are doing better than ever. David seems to have conquered his demons and gone into business, and Annie has established her own catering service specializing in Thai food. The two co-host a cooking show called Spice It Up with David and Annie. Were it not for Annie's emotional fortitude, this turnaround may not have been possible.